Willa, so this is where you've been hiding. I was starting to wonder if you'd completely forgotten us. Leaving your husband behind and running off to your parents' house just because you're about to give birth? What kind of behavior is that? Wait, Bev? I didn't expect. You didn't expect? Don't play dumb with me. I want you to pack up and come home immediately. I don't care if your due date is next month. That doesn't give you the right to live in luxury with your feet up while your husband's left all alone. That kind of spoiled, lazy attitude won't fly in my family. I understand what you're saying, but this wasn't just my decision. Dave's the one who suggested I come here to give birth. He thought I'd be more comfortable, and my doctor's nearby. Of course he suggested it. He's just trying to be considerate, trying to make things easier for you. But that's not what he truly wants, Willa. A real husband wants his wife by his side, especially at a time like this. And if you were even slightly in tune with your husband's heart, you'd know that. I think you're misunderstanding. No, dear, I think you're the one who doesn't understand. You can't just choose convenience over commitment. Neglecting your duties as a wife, that's grounds for serious correction. All right, that's enough. Excuse me? You've been lecturing me nonstop, and you haven't given me a chance to say more than 2 sentences. I get that you're upset, but have you even tried to see this from my side? I am 8 months pregnant, Bev. 8. The doctor recommended as little stress as possible, and here you are shouting at me through a phone call like I'm some delinquent teenager. That's because you are behaving like one. And clearly you haven't learned what it means to be a proper wife in this family. So from today onward, I'll make sure you're taught properly. Taught? That's right. A little discipline goes a long way. Don't think I'm going to let you lounge around just because you're in your final month. Pregnant or not, you've still got hands and legs, haven't you? So you can start by scrubbing the bathroom, cleaning the toilets, and pulling the weeds in the garden. What did you just say?
Willa, are you okay?
Dave, yeah, I'm okay now.
I just got a message from your mom. She said my mother came and took you away? I was freaking out. But if you're responding now, that means you're safe, right?
Yeah, for now I'm all right. Actually, one of my cousins lives nearby, and her family noticed the commotion at the house. She figured something was wrong and reached out to me secretly. So I pretended to go along with Bev for a bit. I played it calm, like I was doing whatever she told me. But right as we stepped past the gate, I had the getaway car waiting. My cousin pulled up, and I just got in and left with her.
Wait, seriously? Wow! So that's how you got away?
Yeah, right now I'm laying low at her place. They're letting me stay until things settle down a little.
I'm honestly relieved. I was terrified when I heard. I can't believe my mom would go that far.
I know, I expected tension, but to physically drag me away and start barking orders, even I didn't see that one coming.
I'm so sorry, Willa. I thought asking you to stay at your parents' place would protect you from her. You know, a little distance while you focused on the pregnancy. I didn't think she'd be insane enough to try something like this.
I know you were trying to shield me, Dave. I do, but your mom doesn't respect boundaries. She never has. And honestly, the way she treated me, even in my condition, scrubbing floors, pulling weeds, who does that to a woman about to give birth?
It's disgusting. She crossed every line imaginable. I was wrong not to act sooner. We've talked about her behavior before, but clearly talking hasn't been enough. I think it's time we seriously rethink how we deal with her.
Are you thinking of something specific?
Yeah, actually. There's something I've been meaning to bring up. I'm on my way home from a client meeting right now, waiting on the platform at a transfer station. If I leave early, I can get on the next train and come straight to your parents' house. I'll call my boss and ask for permission to clock out now. I want to talk to your parents together with you. Not just about what happened today, but about what we're going to do going forward. About setting boundaries and keeping them.
That sounds like a good idea. I think it's time we all sat down and put everything on the table. This can't keep happening.
Exactly. I'll make the call now. I don't want you to feel alone in this anymore, Willa. We're gonna handle this together.
Thank you, Dave. Really. And don't worry. I'll be waiting for you. Take your time and be safe. Willa, where did you disappear to? You just up and vanished, jumped into some random car like it was nothing. Don't tell me. It was a man. Was that your secret lover or something? That was not some stranger. That was my cousin. Your cousin?
Yes, my family's lived in that neighborhood for generations. You might not have known, but my relatives are all close by. They heard the commotion, your commotion, and realized I was being dragged away, so they stepped in. They rescued me, Bev.
Oh, I should have known. Your entire family's always been nothing but trouble.
Excuse me? My family? Let's talk about trouble, Bev, because in case you've forgotten, I'm in the final month of my pregnancy, and instead of resting, instead of feeling safe, I was yanked out of my parents' home like a criminal because you decided you needed to retrain me. You wanted to teach me obedience, submission? You call that discipline? You stormed into my life like a tyrant, Bev. My family didn't cause the drama. You did.
How dare you speak to me that way? I am your mother-in-law.
And I am a human being. More than that, I am your son's wife, the mother of your grandchild. You don't get to treat me like livestock just because I married into your family.
Please, you're being dramatic. So the neighbors got a bad impression of me. So what? It's not like I go over there every day. Their opinion doesn't matter to me.
Maybe not to you, but it does to people who still care about community and dignity. And just so you know, they didn't get just a bad impression. They were horrified, Bev. You barged into my parents' home, uninvited, berated me, demanded I scrub toilets and pull weeds like some house servant, while I'm 8.5 months pregnant. You humiliated yourself in front of an entire neighborhood, and now they know exactly who you are.
You think your little smear campaign scares me? You really think a few gossipy neighbors are going to change the fact that you belong in my household, under my authority?
Your authority? I'm sorry, Bev, but this is 2025, not the 1950s. You don't get to own me just because I married your son. And the fact that you think you can control me through shame and intimidation only proves how outdated and toxic your mindset is.
You are crossing a line, young lady.
No, Bev. You crossed the line when you tried to forcefully remove me from my family home. You crossed it when you tried to discipline a pregnant woman like I was some disobedient child. You crossed it the moment you decided your pride was more important than my safety.
You're talking nonsense. Now stop acting out and come back here right this minute.
I'm not coming back.
Excuse me?
I said I'm not coming back. I'm not stepping foot into that house as long as you're there. And if you think you can bully me into submission again, think again. I've had enough of pretending to play nice while you rip me apart behind closed doors.
You will regret defying me. I'm warning you, wives who talk back end up ruining their marriages.
You already tried to ruin it for me, Bev. But Dave knows what happened. He's seen it. He's done with pretending you're harmless. And guess what? He's on his way to talk to my parents right now. We're going to have a real conversation, together, about what comes next. And for once, you won't be at the center of it.
I won't allow this!
You don't have a say anymore. You've burned that bridge all on your own.
How dare you walk away from me!
Goodbye, Bev.
Hey, Mom, it's me, Dave.
Dave! Oh, thank goodness. Are you all right?
Yeah? Why wouldn't I be?
Well, Willa's gone back to her parents' house, hasn't she? She just up and left. She's completely abandoned her responsibilities here. Can you believe she's actually planning to have a baby at her family home? And she hasn't even offered to come back and help with the chores before then. What kind of wife does that?
Okay, first off, I was the one who suggested Willa go back to her parents' place for the delivery. She's 8.5 months pregnant, Mom. She needs rest, not stress. And second, it's not like I can't handle the housework. I don't need her to take care of everything.
Wait, what? You're doing the housework? Oh, don't tell me she's got you trained already.
Why do you always jump to that kind of conclusion? I've been living on my own since college, remember? I got used to doing things for myself. Actually, I take a bit of pride in my cooking and cleaning now. I've gotten pretty good at it over the years.
Well, I see. Still, that doesn't change the principle of it. She's your wife. She should be taking care of her husband. And me, too. I'm her mother-in-law. She just up and defied me, Dave. Do you not see the problem here?
Yeah, I see the problem. It's that you still think Willa's only purpose is to serve the two of us. We've talked about this before. She's carrying my child, our future family. I told you already that I'd handle things around here. She's supposed to be resting, not being pulled into your power trips.
Power trip? I'm just trying to preserve a sense of structure, Dave. If you spoil a wife too much during pregnancy, she'll lose her place. She'll forget who's above and who's below in this household.
Wait, above and below?
Exactly. Her family might have their little traditions, but in a marriage, the husband's household is always the dominant one. Her place is beneath us, our family. That's the natural order of things.
Wow, do you hear yourself right now? You seriously still believe in that whole "our family is superior" nonsense? It's not 1955, Mom. That hierarchy crap is out of date and out of touch.
Oh, Dave, you're still new to all this. Barely a year into marriage, you haven't seen how things really work yet. Tradition is tradition, no matter the year. The husband's side of the family comes first, period. That's why tomorrow I'm going over there myself to bring Willa back. No more excuses.
About that, before you get too excited planning your dramatic return, there's something I need to tell you.
What now?
Last night, I filed for divorce, and immediately after, I remarried.
I'm sorry, what? You divorced Willa and then remarried her?
Exactly. We submitted a new marriage license last night, but this time, I took her last name.
You did what?
I'm now officially part of Willa's family. I became the son-in-law instead of her being the daughter-in-law.
This can't be happening. That girl, how dare she? So that's her game now. She couldn't control me, and so she tried to steal you from me completely? She's turned everything upside down.
No, Mom. I made that choice. Because after everything you put her through, after yesterday's stunt, I realized something. I don't want my wife living in fear or constantly defending herself from the people who are supposed to support her. You didn't just cross a line, you bulldozed right over it.
Oh, please, don't be dramatic. She's still just a spoiled girl who's gotten too bold for her own good. What she needs is discipline, and clearly I'm the only one willing to give it to her.
You should really stop talking now.
Why is that?
Because yesterday's little outburst, it wasn't just heard by her parents or her cousins.
What are you talking about?
Willa's family home, you know, the house diagonally across the street from it.
What about it?
That's Grandma's old house.
What?
Yeah, Dad's mom, your mother-in-law. The one person you've always said you couldn't talk back to. The one you tiptoe around at every family gathering. That's her side of the family.
Wait, are you saying?
Yep, you made a public spectacle right in front of her extended relatives. And guess what? Word travels fast. She found out before I even finished my commute.
No. Oh, that house is her old family home?
That's right. And there's one more thing you forgot. Something I mentioned ages ago. Willa is distantly related to Grandma. They're connected by blood.
You mean Willa is your grandmother's relative?
Bingo! So when you insult Willa's family, you're talking about Grandma's family too.
Oh, this can't be happening. This is a nightmare.
And it's just beginning. Grandma already spoke to Dad. She's coming to stay with you starting today.
What? No, she can't.
Oh, but she can. Since you're so invested in teaching daughters-in-law proper manners, it's only fair that you get a refresher course from the master herself.
Oh, Dave, please. I can't live with her. You know how strict she is. I won't survive a week.
Wow, you're ready to break down after one day of being in the same role you tried to force on Willa for months?
This isn't the same. I'm not her daughter-in-law.
Actually, you are. And if you keep pushing this weird superiority thing, you're gonna see what real hierarchy looks like. Let's just say Grandma's got a few ideas about how a proper wife should behave, starting with humility.
No, oh, this isn't fair.
What's not fair is how you treated my wife. But don't worry, karma's very fair, and she just moved in with you.
And so, as fate would have it, things took a rather unexpected turn. At my in-laws' house, my husband's grandmother, his mother's own feared and formidable mother-in-law, has officially moved in. This woman, who commands respect just by entering a room, has always been something of a legendary figure in the family. Stern, sharp-tongued, but fiercely principled, she was someone I had known since my childhood. In fact, it was through her gentle meddling and guidance that I even met my husband in the first place. Ironically, despite our long-standing connection, my mother-in-law had always acted as if none of that mattered. She ignored it entirely, deliberately or otherwise, and chose instead to spend her energy tormenting me with her petty remarks. Passive-aggressive behavior and constant nitpicking. For her, I was never good enough. No memory, no bond, no shared history could deter her from playing the role of the overbearing, dismissive mother-in-law. But karma has a curious way of balancing things out. Since I had already blocked her number, I didn't get updates directly. I didn't need to. Word trickled in from relatives that once the great-grandmother moved in, the dynamics of that household changed almost overnight. The woman who once made it her hobby to treat me like an outsider suddenly found herself on the receiving end of some long-overdue discipline. The once fearsome mother-in-law had, in turn, met her match in a far stricter, more formidable elder. And under that watchful eye, she quieted down. She became noticeably more restrained, as if the years of arrogance had finally met a wall it couldn't scale. Meanwhile, my husband and I moved into my family's home. The atmosphere here is peaceful, supportive, and loving, exactly what I needed, especially now that our son has arrived. Giving birth in such a safe and caring space has been a blessing beyond words. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.